just because just because I was born without a soul does not mean that women shouldn't love me when I'm the best VR box in the world. It's really just a violation of social contract on all regards. Um, Regardless of whether or not I was born with a soul and a brain that works properly, if I become the best VR boxer in the world, I should still be loved by women, and I should also be paid the standard of living. If it like it, it's just the most egregious lack of being paid what I'm owed by society that I've ever seen. Just because I was born, regardless of whether or not I was born with or without a soul, that does not mean that I should not receive love when I become the best VR boxer in the world. And that also means that I should be paid the standard of living. I'm just saying, just because I was born without a soul does not mean that I should not be paid the standard of living or receive love when I become the best VR boxer in the world. It is an amount of society not paying people what they're owed. It is an egregious instance of society not paying people what they're owed. And another thing is if you see me living this life and you're convinced, oh, he just has this quality of life because he didn't do this and that. It's not the United States' fault. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what makes you think that you've gone through something to where, like, you think you could come here and if you were treated the same way I am by society, that you would somehow do better than me. It's just like, that would only happen if you came here with certifications that carry over here. That would only happen if you received training that I didn't receive here, which would mean that you had an advantage where you came from. That would mean that you had an advantage where you came from. That would mean that you're privileged compared to me, because I haven't received any training or certifications that warrant me being paid the standard of living wherever I go here. So, like, if you think that you could come here and you would be able to figure out something that I didn't. Like, you're insane. You're insane if you think you could come here without the privilege of receiving training and certifications that were not offered to me here and earn a better living than I do here. Like, you're privileged where you came from, and you're coming here to take the resources that are supposed to be being given to me because you're privileged. Like, this notion that I'm privileged somehow, but I'm not succeeding because I don't want to succeed, is preposterous. It's preposterous. Like, the people that can come here and get paid the standard of living and have money to send back where they came from are privileged. Those people are privileged because they received training and certifications that were not offered to me, meaning they could probably earn a better living where they are than I can. Okay? These people could probably earn a better living where they are than I can. And on top of it, if they come here and receive certifications or training that isn't being offered to me, that means they're privileged for racial reasons, and that there's systemic racism going on here. So, like, this notion that I could have everything that I want if I just did this or that, and that I'm just too lazy or stupid to do this or that, is preposterous. And my evidence is that I'm the best VR boxer in the world. My evidence that it's not a lack of want or trying is that I'm the best VR boxer in the world, and that I've been working jobs since before I was 18 years old. So, like, this notion that the world could be mine if I just did this or that, and that people are coming here and receiving training and certifications that aren't being offered to me because they're just doing this or that, and I'm not doing this or that, that's preposterous. I've been getting rejected from receiving training because I don't speak the language that these are speaking, meaning that there's people running businesses in Southwest Florida that have the means to give me training and certifications in a trade without me having to figure out a way to be given the training and certifications for free by some kind of program, which is usually gate-kept by background screenings or drug tests or language barriers. The fact that there are small businesses that have the ability to teach me a trade, and they're teaching it to the immigrants because they're gatekeeping their application process by putting on their job postings, you must be bilingual or speak Spanish. That's evidence of systemic racism. That's evidence of systemic racism, and you can't tell me it's not evidence of systemic racism. And this has been happening to me since before Donald Trump got elected. So this notion that the world could be mine, if I just did this or that, or if I just put an application in here or there, that's preposterous. That's a preposterous notion. I've been getting rejected from learning trades since before I was even on probation because of the must be bilingual or speak Spanish bullshit. So if anything, these immigrants are fucking privileged. If anything, these immigrants are fucking privileged, and this country was built to be systemically racist to people that have been living here for generations. These people literally have resources that I don't have. These people literally have resources that I don't have. And you want to tell me I'm privileged? Like, how can I be privileged when these people have resources that I don't have? You literally get paid more money in this country for speaking the language that isn't the language of this country. You literally have more opportunities in this country if you speak the language that is not the language of this country. If you speak the language that the government doesn't teach, if you speak the language that the government doesn't fucking teach as the default language, you have more opportunities and privilege than the people that are born here. What do you mean, am I high or something? Am I high or something? Please preface that with an intelligent statement. Are you high? Are you high? Because you seem to have left out the entirety of your argument, and you just made a condescending statement. So are you high? Are you high, retard? How about you finish your sentence? How about you finish your sentence, you illiterate fucking idiot? You seem to have spelled something wrong. You seem to have spelled something wrong and not finished your sentence, fucking retard. Oh boy, another unintelligent, retarded statement. Go ahead and get the fuck out of here. Alright? I'm not everyone else you're subscribed to. You're not going to give me a sentence that's the equivalent of responding to someone with okay and then expect me to think that you're fucking cool. Okay? Your retarded ass forgot to type your argument. You forgot to type your argument instead of making your argument. And then you want to go, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Why don't you just bend over and spread your cheeks while you're at it, you flaming homosexual? Like, why don't you just tuck your wiener and bend over and pull your pants down and hand me a fucking tub of petroleum jelly while you're at it, Mr. Oh boy. Oh boy, he's making a political agreement that I don't. He's making a political argument that I don't agree with. Oh boy, I'm just gonna type a bunch of smug bullshit without actually making an argument and pretend that I'm awesome. Oh boy, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Okay? And I know you want to think, oh man, the internet's dead. I can't not type my argument and pretend I'm awesome. But this doesn't mean the internet's dead. You've been retarded the entire time, and people are finally calling you out on being retarded, okay? This shit people do where if you just type a bunch of smug bullshit and never explain yourself and never make your argument because you're afraid of being called out for the fucking retard you are, that doesn't mean the internet's dead. You've been fucking retarded the entire time, and the people that have known you're retarded the entire time aged up, and now we're the ones making content. Now we're the ones in control of the live stream chat because we've paid our dues, okay? Now we're the ones in control of the live stream chat because we've paid our dues. It's not that the internet's dead, it's that you've been fucking retarded the entire time and you think you're cool for going to a fucking live stream chat and typing the conversational equivalent of responding to a paragraph with okay. You've always been that retard. We've always hated you the entire time. We've always hated Mr. Responds to a paragraph with okay, and that's you, okay? You're Mr. Responds to a paragraph with okay, and that's why you got fucking banned. You got fucking banned because your Mr. Responds to a paragraph with the word okay instead of making the argument because you're afraid of being called out for the fucking retard you are, okay? And I'm gonna unhide you so you can further demonstrate. I'm gonna unhide you so you can further demonstrate that you're the retard that responds to a paragraph with okay instead of saying what you think is wrong with the argument or paragraph that was typed. Because you're an illiterate fucking retard. And you always have been an illiterate fucking retard. And you're not cool. You're not cool for typing fewer words. The internet isn't dead because we think you're retarded for typing fewer words. You've always been retarded for typing fewer words. See, you're responding to a paragraph with okay. You're not intelligent. You're responding to a paragraph with okay. We all fucking hate you. Everyone hates you. The internet isn't dead because we hate you. You've always been fucking retarded. You've always been Mr. Responds to the paragraph with okay instead of saying what you think is wrong with the paragraph. You've always been Mr. Refuses to have the conversation because you know you're a fucking retard. You refuse to have the conversation because you're a fucking retard, not because you're smart. Okay? It's never been, never has, and never will be that you're cooler or smarter because you type less. You're cooler or smarter because there's nothing going on in your stupid fucking head. Okay? And with that, you're put on timeout for 24 hours. And that can't be undone. And that can't be undone. Now that you've displayed precisely what I'm talking about and you didn't get your shit deleted, okay? Now that you've displayed, accidentally hid you again. Accidentally hid you, or nope. It did it because I put you on timeout. But whatever. People had a chance to see how fucking retarded you are again. People had a chance to see how retarded you are again, so they know what I'm talking about. And that's fine. Your Mr. Responds to a paragraph with the word okay because you're a fucking retard, not because you're cool. And everyone that pretends that you're cool because your retarded ass can't say what you mean, they're part of the problem. They're part of the problem. You people are everything wrong with the internet, okay? You're everything wrong with the internet. If anything, the internet's dead because it's profligated by you fucking retards that respond to a paragraph with the word okay. You respond to a paragraph with the word okay because you're a fucking retard, not because you're cool, not because you're chill, because you're a fucking retard, because you can't explain anything you mean, you can't explain anything you're thinking, and we're all just supposed to read your mind. We're all just supposed to read your mind and know what you do and don't approve of by default. And then when you come into a chat and say some one-word response bullshit, everyone that acts like you're fucking cool is part of the problem too. We need to round you people up and eliminate you from society. Okay? We need to round you people up and put you in forced labor camps. Because you're too fucking illiterate to participate in society. Society would be better if we got you illiterate mouth-breathing window lickers out of here by rounding all of you up and putting you in labor camps. Because you can't argue what you mean. You can never argue what you mean. Like, typing wah, what does that mean? My content is me talking. My content is me talking. So what does wah mean? Let's break this down. Let's break Mr. Responds to the paragraph with okay everywhere he goes down. So he wants to equate me talking to complaining. How the fuck is anyone supposed to... Okay, so I'm supposed to talk about positive shit. There's nothing positive in my life or about my life. Okay? So you're complaining about complaining, but how are you not a crying bitch when you're complaining about me complaining? So only you're allowed to complain. You're allowed to type a lot because you started spamming the word wah, and apparently you're not uncool for spamming the word wah. So you can't use your words. You're too fucking stupid to use your words. I had to use context clues to glean the philosophical context of what you're attempting to say, because you can't say what you're attempting to say in actual words. So I had to try to glean some deeper meaning or insight about what you're trying to say, because you can't use your words to say what you're trying to say. So you started making literal baby noises, and apparently that's not uncool. You started making literal toddler noises and spamming emojis like you think this is fucking Cocoa Melon or something, okay? And because you can't use your fucking words I had to try to glean some deeper meaning out of the literal fucking baby noises you're making. So let's try to glean some deeper philosophical argument out of the literal fucking baby noises you're making. So you were making, somehow I'm complaining because I'm using a lot of words and talking in a tone that makes you mad. It makes you mad that a pale North American is talking in this tone, okay? That must be part of the reason why you were making literal toddler noises instead of making an actual intelligent argument. You were probably making literal toddler noises instead of an actual intelligent argument because you think, because you don't like that a pale North American man is speaking in an aggressive tone, you only like non-pale North American people to speak in an aggressive tone, and apparently I'm too pale for the aggressive tone limit in your space. Is that part of what you were getting at by making literal toddler noises and expecting me to glean the deeper meaning of what you're trying to say while you spam literal toddler noises? Okay, so you must mean that you don't like a pale North American man speaking in an aggressive tone. Could that possibly be it? Could it possibly be that a pale North American man speaking in an aggressive tone makes you uncomfortable? Is that it? Do you have a problem with pale North American men? Is that why I'm not allowed to get on the internet and complain for an extended period of time? Are you making toddler noises? Are you spamming toddler noises because I'm a pale North American man speaking in an aggressive tone? Could that possibly be it? Because you can't use your fucking words? Because you can't use your fucking words, so I have to try to glean what the fuck you mean from literal toddler noises? Are you making literal toddler noises because I'm a pale North American man speaking in an aggressive tone and that makes you uncomfortable? Is that it? Because you can't use your fucking words?